Hello and welcome to another episode of the Fiction Vortex Intern Roadshow. Today we are going to cover WordPress posts, and some of this is going to be specific to our theme. We've got the Enfold theme that uses the Avia advanced layout editor. So we're going to be looking at a little bit of the difference between kind of using the classic editor. So here's a post that we have up. This is one that was actually done using the classic editor, and I'm just going to switch it over to the advanced and do it that way instead. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy everything out of this post using the classic editor here, the classic visual editor. And I'm going to then switch over to the advanced, the Avia layout builder. You can see here where I've already come through and laid this stuff in here, or it looks like maybe our other blogger did this or tried. So I'm going to close this, get rid of that, because what we have here is a template. So come in, click template, and for this blog, with the name of this particular blog, our horror blog, is the bone pile. So I'm going to come in and click on the template for that. If you were doing a different blog, you might have your own template. So once that template is loaded up here, then we can see, okay, this was just, I filled in the basic stuff on the first post here for the template. I'm going to come in here and change it because this one is the second post. So every time you load the template up, it loads the default as the first one. So I'll just come in and change that. It looks like styling wise, this blogger has decided to change to the little bracket parentheses there. So I'll change that. And the title for the second post was simply "What Horror Is." So that's updated. His byline is the same. So that's all ready to go. Then we'll come down to the body. And this is where, if you were doing your post freshly, you would just write your body in here. The editor stuff, all these options are the same as the classic visual editor that you're used to. So you just create your post in here instead of over in the other one. But since I've already copied it, now I'm just going to paste over the top of this. So this is as if you were to create it in here, blah, 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 blah. It's all done. So save that. And then the beauty of the template is that it also already has this particular blogger's bio information loaded into this module down here, and then it has our sign up or log in, become a Fiction Vortex Insider in that module right there. We've got social share buttons in this module, comments in this module, a product slider in this module that will have our latest or related products sliding across the bottom of the blog post. And then this magazine module will include related posts, blog posts down there. So we've got all that stuff included. Here's some SEO junk. What Horror Is the title of this post. So for our focus keyword, I put "What is horror?" It's showing us that one is okay. I can change it to just horror. And it seems to like that one a little bit better as far as what we've been doing. So maybe I'll leave it there as the focus keyword for this particular post. The author of this one is set already, so that's good. You can choose between any of the different bloggers and people on there and make sure that the appropriate person is getting credit. And that's really all you need to do down there. The featured image is already set on this one. If it wasn't, you would just be able to click and set your featured image. All the rest of the stuff should stay the same. For tags, you want to make sure that you are using your author name, your author tag, and it's got to be the same every time. So if anyone ever searches for you, they'll get all of your stuff. I'm also going to add horror as a tag on this one. So that's one you can see that we've used commonly. So if anybody searches for horror in general, then this blog post will also come up. It's categorized. You'll have the name of your blog. This one again is the bone pile, and so that's good enough. If this was a book review or something like that, then I would also click book reviews as the secondary category for it. But this is not a review, so we're just going to leave it off there. And update. That's my air conditioner in the background making a hideous noise for us all. Thank you for that. And since this was a post that we had already created, we hit update instead of publish. If this was a new one, you would have hit publish. All the standard WordPress options are over here if you wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to go public right away, if it wanted to be reviewed, or if you were going to schedule it to go up. If you were just creating this post in advance and you wanted it to go up at its scheduled time, you would have been able to do that instead of having it go live immediately. These are some helpful little SEO things that they put in that Yoast SEO does. So here's it's saying that our keyword and our SEO stuff is pretty good. It's saying the readability is not so good, but some of that we get dinged here due to the fact that we are using this Avia layout builder because the Yoast SEO will not see these modules as the body of the post, and so it does not always recognize things correctly. So we're just going to kind of ignore that for now. The readability, it's fine. SEO is good. Then we're going to view the post, which just takes a while because our site is still really slow. Working on that. Hopefully we can optimize for speed here pretty soon. And here it is. So this particular, the Enfold theme, the title of the post goes up here and it's barely visible, and so that's why I include the title again in the first module, and then the byline for the blogger there, and then the body of the post here, and then you can see this is the module for the bio stuff that was already pre-built and saved into the template so that every single time we'll have the links, appropriate links. So if you're a new blogger, the first time you do it, you're going to have to build this module. And then this module, same every time. I'm already logged in as the admin, so there I am. Again, the sharing module, same every time. This is where it loads up our content module. It's set this time to load up basically all of our free episodes will load into there, and so that's going to be the same every time. And then this shows our most recent blog posts, and so those things never have to be adjusted. And for some reason, this is still not showing comments, which I fixed it on the last post, and then this one went back. Let's check something real quick and see if for some reason there's a glitch here. I'm going to click on Add Comment and see if for some weird reason that activates. Oh, this is actually, since I went back, this is not showing the correct. I used the back arrow at the wrong time. Here's our post. Let's come back in and look at it here. Oh my goodness, this thing is driving me nuts. Okay, well anyway, I'm gonna have to go in and fix, we've got some issues. But that should be enough to get you on how to use the Avia visual builder. That's it for this version of the Fiction Vortex Roadshow. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time. This is David Mark Brown.